Episode 16, there is no let up in the war over the Christmas period. I'm going up in the 109 G-14 for a free hunt around Deurne. Takeoff is from Essen-Mulheim. We will then head southwest towards waypoint 2 over Wassenberg and then proceed towards Deurne looking for enemy aircraft. We are on the outbound leg. I've got Duisburg on my starboard side, which sits on the confluence of the Ruhr and the Rhine. My flight is still forming up as we gain altitude and head towards waypoint 2. We are over Wassenberg now at 4,000 meters altitude. I can see the front line down there at my 2 o'clock, roughly where the river is snaking along. I'm going to turn right now and head towards Deurne on a heading of 337 degrees. We are going to be heading down sun as we head towards Deurne, so good conditions for spotting. Although there is a layer of cloud here at 4,000 meters, I'm going to dip underneath it so that we have better visibility. We have crossed the front line. I've spotted a 3-ship at my distance 1230. I am going to combat power now to see if I can catch them. It's a flight of 3 B-26 bombers. The bombers are heading away from us, but we are catching them up. The rest of my flight breaks formation and heads towards Deurne. They must have spotted a separate flight of aircraft and they've gone to attack, leaving me to head towards the bombers on my own. What would be nice to have in this game is if you could split your flight up into 2 sections of 4, and then you could have 3 wingmen following you as you head towards an engagement. I'm closing in on the bombers now. I've just seen a pair of aircraft whiz over my canopy. I think they were P-47 escort fighters. I can see them turning onto my 6 now, so I do have a bit of time to make my attack before they close up. That's 1 bomber down. I don't see the P-47s following me into my climb. I'm going to keep my eyes on the other 2 bombers and see if I can take them out as well. Going in on the second bomber now. The third should be close by. Let's take a look at the replay of that second bomber and see how the rear gunners are performing. The top gunner is quite far off the mark, he's shooting off to the right of my position. The rear gunner does start to hone in on my position, but he's too late, I've knocked him out and the bomber is going down. The third bomber is also here in front of me now, and I've got enough momentum to make my attack. There we go, 3 bombers down. Let's have a look at the replay and focus in on how the rear gunner performed. He is shooting off to the right initially, but he pans onto my position. And if I'd have stayed on the bomber's 6 for much longer, I think he would have landed a shot. That is my 3 targets destroyed. I need to assess the situation now. I've got something down there at my low 10. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to drop onto it and ID it. It is a 190, I wasn't expecting that. And there's another one higher up, so there's a second flight of German aircraft operating here. I've just heard something hitting the aircraft, and yes, I've got a 6. It's a Spitfire, and I've managed to outclimb him. I should have used some flaps there to prevent stalling the wing, but at least the Spitfire is off me and I can build up a little bit of speed. I'm back in control and I've got something at my 5 o'clock there which I'm going to investigate. It's a Spitfire and I'm approaching on his low 6, which is his blind spot. Here's the replay, not sure what was going on with the engine there. An easy kill, Spitfire down. I'm having one last look to see if there's anything else around me to go for. There's something there at my 1 o'clock. It's the P-47 and he's very kindly lined himself up in my crosshairs. Another easy kill, and I think it's about time for me to get out of here. I've left enemy territory, I'm heading southeast, I've got Duisburg up ahead, so just another 15 kilometers or so to get back to home base. No sign of my wingmen, so I can only cross fingers and hope they've made it back alive. Turning on to final approach to the airfield, requesting permission to land. Safely down, mission complete. Confirmation of my 5 kills, the 3 bombers, the Spitfire and the P-47. Surprisingly, we only lost 1 pilot. I think the rest of my wingmen must have gone after the P-47s, because if they'd gone after the Spitfires, I think we would have incurred more losses. 9 aircraft destroyed in total, so a profitable mission. Thanks for watching, see you in the next episode.